Oh, what's up guys, it's AJ back in another Clash Royale video. Today I'm playing this absolutely broken 3.1 Cycle deck with a Giant Cycle. It's pretty much Giant Night Witch and Void. So I'm going to show you guys how strong this deck is. Reversing Redacted 42 from Allies. So what you want to do is you always want to cycle your evolution first. Let's cycle that Knight. Okay, so he has Giant Skeleton. So I need to be wary about my Fisherman. I don't want my Fisherman to pull in the Giant Skeleton. Let's go in for a Night Witch DPS that Giant Skeleton down. Let's see what he has. Okay, Spear Goblins, I can arrows that. Good. This guy's deck is kind of strange, but it's alright. So that Night Witch should decimate the Giant Skeleton. Okay, he's trying to get a Battle Ram in, but that's not going to happen. So we can just go in for a Giant with the Fisherman. And I think he doesn't have a lot of Elixir. He just spent his Battle Ram. I have Void potentially. Okay, I can actually go Knight here and make sure the Valkyrie does not go back to my Giant and start killing my Giant. So he had to waste the Musketeer on that, and we're getting a lot of damage. Look how much damage we're getting already. Like, this is pretty much a free win. See, look at that. That got down to 2,000. We got 2,000 damage. This person is under leveled though. He does have level 12 Spear Goblins, I think. I could just ignore the Musketeer. Yeah, I'm just going to ignore the Musketeer. I might get, a hit or two, but that's fine. It just gets one hit. So let's go in for a Night Witch here, and then cycle back to a Giant. That's my plan, and I don't know how he's going to really defend this. Okay, so we could go in for arrows plus Void. I'm going to do that. Arrows on top of the Witch, and then go in for Void. Should kill it. Okay, it didn't kill it. So we're going to have to use our little Prince here, and use our ability to kill that Night Witch and knock the Battle Ram back. Okay, we knocked the Battle Ram back, but we missed the Witch. But that's fine. It's level 12. Okay, he cloned it all. Alright, this could be dangerous. Okay, I need the arrows. I need arrows right now. Please, arrows. Okay, nice. Good arrows. Okay, he can go Spear Goblins. That's fine by me. That was pretty good by him, that little clone push. We don't really have a lot of splash damage in this deck, but I do have little Prince, arrows, and Voids. That should be good enough for his little pushes. So I'm going to go in for a Giant and a Night Witch. Okay, he goes in for a Witch. I might have overcommitted here, but I just want to take out his tower. If we can kill that Giant Skeleton, or at least get it on low HP, then we're good. Okay, he's making a humongous push. If he goes and clones this all, this is going to be quite scary. Okay, he's going to go in for a Valkyrie, so I'm going to go in with my little Prince, and then activate the ability here. Okay, really nice ability. We need the arrows, everything. Just make sure nothing connects. It's going for an Evolution Knight. We didn't even really need to go in for that. Actually, no, we did need to go in for the Knight. So his push should be dismantled here, and I can go in for a Giant. Yeah, and then we can go in and potentially try to, like, arrows down plus Void that Witch. Okay, hopefully the Valkyrie doesn't take precedence. Okay, really nice Fisherman. Fisherman's actually really clutch. We could go evolve Skeletons on that, and I'm actually going to do that. So let's see what he has. Does he have arrows? Does he have what? Okay, he has arrows. He went in for a clone. So I'm going to go in for a little Prince. And this should be good wraps up defense. This could be a wrap up defense right here. So that's actually pretty good. And that's good because the Guardian's going to potentially tank for my Giant. I'm going to go in for a Giant because I'm doing it in the back. I want him to unleash everything on me. Okay, so good. Look at the Guardian. Guardian actually did that really nicely. I don't think he's going to clone. He shouldn't clone. That'd be a pretty bad clone. Okay, we're going to go in for a Fisherman. He's going to try to do something this lane. He's going to try to push my right lane. Alright, let's go in for a little Prince. Okay, that thing is dead. Okay, he has an Evolution Valkyrie. Please, Evolve Knight, help me out. Cool. Alright, so we're good. That Musketeer is actually going to get a lot of damage. Okay, so we need to, we need the arrows and Void that. Okay, really, really clean Void. And that pretty much takes care of everything. So we have, like, a minute left. I feel like one more Giant push should screw him over. I kind of want to go in for a Giant Night Witch. Okay, let's go in for a Giant Night Witch and then get our Fisherman ready to yoink away that Giant Skeleton. And this should be GG. I'm going to go in for a Void on that Musketeer. Okay, one hit. 2 hits. There we go. So that game kind of lasted a long time, but it's fine because I knew I'd be able to win. He almost got me with the clone, but he didn't, so that's good. And I also got a Tower Troop chest, which is pretty sick, so I love getting Tower Troop chests. I'm going to go in for a couple more games here, and then that will be wraps. So, reversing Mr. Mist. That's a pretty cool name. I think that's Chinese. I think that's Chinese in his clan name. Could be Japanese, but I'm pretty certain it's Chinese, so that's fine. Okay, he's going in for a Tesla. He actually needed that for my Giant, so I'm going to go hit him up with a Giant and then a Night Witch push, because that will not pull over the giant. It shouldn't, at least. So he has a P.E.K.K.A. It's going for a fisherman. Try to yoink away the P.E.K.K.A. and let the Night Witch take care of the P.E.K.K.A. Look at all those bats we have. Okay, he's going to go in for a wizard. I could void it. I'm going to try to void it. Okay, I hit the tower too. That kind of sucks. But it's whatever, because the Night Witch is getting damage. Okay, nice. And I could just arrows down his wizard, so don't really know what he's going to do right now. He could have a giant. He could have... Okay, Valkyrie. Let's go in for a little prince and activate the ability as soon as possible. Okay, well, if I would have waited on that ability, it would have been better. The wizard's kind of getting a good splash, but we're fine. We're fine. We're pretty much tied now. So he has Goblin Barrel. So it makes me think he has Evolution Goblin Barrel. Okay, he did not need that Tesla. He should have not put that Tesla down, because now he doesn't have a Tesla for my giant. So I'm going to go in with a Knight just to cycle the Evolution. Actually, I want to hit him up with a giant Night Witch push. I think we can do that. So I'm going to put Night Witch right here. And then the Tesla should die when I put the giant down. It might not pull, who knows. But I'm just going to go in here again. Hold a void for a potential wizard. Okay, he has archers. We're going to arrows down those archers. Okay, so we need that P.E.K.K.A. to die to the Night Witch. And this is actually really good because Golem Night Witch used to counter P.E.K.K.A. because the Night Witch would always produce so many bats. And good, that P.E.K.K.A. died. So we are winning slightly, but he could hit me up with a Goblin Barrel. And I don't really have the best answer to Goblin Barrel. I have arrows and he kind of baited them out. So I'm going to go in for a Knight in the back. He should go in for a Goblin Barrel anytime soon, but now he's not going to. So that's fine. He's going to match my Knight with his Knight. So I'm going to go Skeletons. Then I'm going to go Fisherman to yoink away his P.E.K.K.A. potentially. And we're going to void on top of that wizard. So that's the plan, is the void on that wizard. So I'm going to go in for a void. Okay, well, it hit the stupid Knight. Let's go in for arrows. I know I'm supposed to save his arrows for the Goblin Barrel, but it's fine. We can actually hit him up with a giant Night Witch push. Okay, nice. Then we can go in for Fisherman. Okay, well, we're going to yoink away the Knight. That's fine. Still should get one hit. That's good. Okay, so now we're going for Evolution Skeletons on top of that. And let's go in for an Evo Knight too. We could arrows, but I don't really want to. He's going to go in. Okay, I did not mean to put Night Witch in that lane. That was kind of messed up by me. Alright, let's go in for an ability. And that could be all the way in the back. No, it kind of was in the back, so that's fine. And then we can go in for a giant. He just went in for a fireball. And now, even the right lane could be potential threat. So look at the right lane, guys. Look at all that damage in the right lane. So this is actually pretty good. We're on a really good roll right here. Let's just keep it going. Come on, we need to get like one hit or two. One hit. Okay, nice. Skeleton locked on. Okay, now we can void his tower, I think. And this should be wraps. Okay, he's holding on for dear life, but that's not going to work. I could just go in for a giant, but I'm just going to cycle back to my spells, and that will be GG. I'm going to go in for a giant just in case he's still playing. Yeah, that was a bad P.E.K.K.A. by him. I could just go in for arrows on top of the Tesla, and that is GG right there. So he had P.E.K.K.A. and Tesla for my giant, but the Night Witch would kill the P.E.K.K.A. So that's actually really good. And I got a magical chest. Look at that. I'm actually quite happy. So let's go in for one last game here. Win or lose, I'll post it. Who cares? So reversing off against Brandon. He has Prince and Dark Prince. So he could be running Double Prince. And Double Prince is kind of scary for me. But I believe I can win. So let's go in. Okay, going in for a Royal Giant. I think we can pull that with the Fisherman. We can. It still gets a hit, but that's whatever. I really want to go in for a giant. Yeah, let's go in with the giant with the Fisherman. I wanted to go in giant Night Witch push, but giant Fisherman's still good. Okay, what is he doing? That wasn't really good. We're getting arrows on top of those guards. And, okay, arrows don't kill guards. I didn't really realize that. Well, I'm going to go Skeletons on that Dark Prince. And then that mini P.E.K.K.A. I can just go in for a Knight, and this should be good. This should be a good game. He's saying well played, so he pretty much knows it's the end. So this is a really nice last match. I want to see if he's still going to play or not. Okay, he's definitely angry. I feel you, bro. I mean, if I was versing Giant Night Witch, I'd be pretty mad too, because this deck is really strong. It's 3.1 cycle. I put an Evolution Knight and Evolution Skeletons in there, so I kind of made the deck a little bit cheaper. But yeah, this deck's really good. Okay, so he is running Double Prince. So I'm actually going for a Little Prince and then push his Prince back with my ability. And that should be dead Prince. Okay, nice. That's perfect. So now we can hit him up with another Night Witch, actually. I'm going to go in for a Night Witch and then the arrows on top of the Firecracker. So this is actually a really good push because it gets the Night Witch and Little Prince got tanked for. And I could ignore that. I'm just going to ignore it. It might be a charge hit, but I'm okay with a charge hit. Okay, it didn't even charge, so that's good. He has a minute and 30 seconds to think of something, any push. I can dismantle it with my Fisherman, his Aurora Giant. I can kill with his with Evo Skellies. But now I'm going to have to go in for a little Night Witch because yeah, it's going to take hits. It's going to hit and it's going to knock away the Night Witch. So that only got one hit, and we have a push. We have Night and Night Witch here. So that's actually kind of cool. That Prince is going to die, and we're good. Does it die on his side? Wow, it actually died on his side. I'm going to go in for a Giant in the pocket just because I want those bats to be tanked for. Look at those bats. We're going to take down a second tower. That's really nice. So now there's really nothing you can do. This deck is super strong, so if you guys need help pushing ladder, just play this deck. It's really good. And I'm just going to do the same thing that I always do. Pop. Okay, I wanted to pop the ability, but whatever. Can we surround that? Okay, we can. So that's good. Let's go in for an arrows because who cares about the Firecracker and Dark Prince. So he has 30 seconds left to try to take out both my towers, and that's not going to happen. So we can just go in for a Night Witch. Okay, yeah, I had a feeling he'd go in opposite lane. So let's go in for a little Prince. This isn't going to take out my entire tower. It might get a little bit of damage, but that's okay. We push it back. Fisherman's doing really good, and now we can go in for a Giant here. I really don't think there's anything this guy can do. Even if he mini P.E.K.K.A.s, I still don't think that's like adequate for him. We can go in for a Void, and then we can go in for arrows on that Firecracker, and this should be a 3-crowning. Okay, we even hit the guards too with those arrows. This is a 3-crowning. Well, it wasn't a 3-crowning, but that's alright. He's so mad right now because this deck is so broken. So that will be the end of the video, guys. Of course, I'm going to open up the lucky drop. I'm going to open up my chest, the lucky drop, of course, and see what I get. Okay, another common. That kind of sucks, but whatever. Hey, I'm okay with 20 wild cards, though. That converts into wild cards, elite wild cards. So that will be the end of the video, guys. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.